As Marcus Aurelius once stated, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Stoicism, an ancient school of philosophy, was born in Greece around the 3rd century BCE. Its teachings, rooted in the pursuit of virtue and tranquility, have spanned the centuries, influencing countless generations with its timeless wisdom. At the heart of Stoicism lies the belief in self-control, control over our emotions, actions, and ultimately, our thoughts. It's not about denying emotions, but rather understanding their transient nature and our ability to influence how we react to them. So where does love fit into this philosophical equation? Love, in its purest form, is a virtue inherent to human nature. It's a powerful force that can bring joy and purpose, and yet, it can also bring pain and confusion. How then does a Stoic navigate love? The Stoic philosopher Epictetus provided a clue when he said, "We are disturbed not by things, but by the views which we take of them." In the context of love, this means that our emotional response to love, be it joy or pain, is not determined by love itself, but by our perception of it. Love, like any other human experience, is subject to our interpretation. As Stoics, we are encouraged to view love not as a source of happiness or pain, but as a part of life's rich tapestry, woven with threads of various experiences. It's important to note that Stoicism doesn't advocate for emotional detachment. Rather, it encourages us to embrace love in all its complex beauty, while maintaining our emotional equilibrium. It's about loving deeply, but not becoming a slave to our emotions. St. Thomas Aquinas, a philosopher who greatly admired Stoic thought, once wrote, "To love is to will the good of the other." This, in essence, encapsulates the Stoic approach to love. It's about willing the good of another, while maintaining control over our own thoughts and emotions. Thus, Stoicism and love are not opposing forces, but rather two sides of the same coin. Scene script. Epictetus teaches us, "He who is free in the body, but bound in the soul, is a slave." How does this wisdom translate into the sphere of love and relationships? Well, the Stoic approach to love is one that values emotional independence, acceptance, and understanding. It is not a philosophy that shies away from the complexities of love. Rather, it encourages us to delve into these depths with a clear mind and an open heart. In the realm of Stoicism, emotional independence is not about building walls around our hearts. Instead, it's about understanding that our happiness is not contingent on another person. It's about being whole within ourselves so that we can fully give and receive love without the fear of losing our sense of self. For as Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Acceptance plays a key role in the Stoic approach to love. It is about embracing our partner for who they are, flaws and all, without the desire to change them. It is about understanding that we are all works in progress, forever evolving and learning. It's about acknowledging that love is not a destination, but a journey. Understanding, in the Stoic view, is the backbone of love. It is about seeing beyond the surface, recognizing the humanity in our partner, and empathizing with their struggles. It's about being patient, knowing that understanding takes time and effort. As Thomas Aquinas once wrote, "To love is to will the good of the other." In the Stoic philosophy, love is not a wild, uncontrollable force that sweeps us off our feet. It is a deliberate choice, a conscious act of will. It is about choosing to love every day, despite the challenges and hardships that may come our way. It is about choosing to appreciate, rather than possess. And so, in the words of Epictetus, we must strive to be free in both body and soul. To love without attachment, to accept without judgment, to understand without reservation. For love, in the Stoic philosophy, is not about possession but about appreciation. Scene script. Thomas Aquinas once said, "There is nothing on this earth more to be prized than true friendship." As we navigate the turbulent seas of love and relationships, these words echo with profound resonance. Now, let's journey into the heart of love's challenges. Picture the common pitfalls, misunderstandings, emotional upheavals, unmet expectations. These are the tribulations that test our bonds, making them feel like fragile threads on the verge of snapping. But fear not, for the Stoic philosophy offers a beacon of hope. Stoicism, a school of thought born in the bustling streets of ancient Greece, encourages us to maintain personal integrity, even as the storms of adversity rage on. It implores us to remain emotionally resilient, to stand like an unyielding rock against the crashing waves of emotional turmoil. Consider the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor who wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This speaks to the crux of Stoicism, the understanding that our reactions, not our circumstances, define our reality. How does this apply to love, you ask? Well, in the face of misunderstandings, Stoicism nudges us towards patience and understanding instead of knee-jerk reactions. In the throes of emotional upheavals, it reminds us to remain centered, to not let our emotions hold us captive. And when we grapple with unmet expectations, Stoicism teaches us to adjust our sails, to find contentment in what we have, rather than yearn for what we lack. Then there's Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, who wisely stated, "We cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them." This, my friends, is the essence of Stoic love. The choice to respond with grace, compassion, and understanding, regardless of what love throws our way. Stoicism teaches us to love without attachment and to embrace the impermanent nature of all things. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "Our life is what our thoughts make it." Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, provides practical guidance on how to navigate the complex world of love and relationships. Its principles can be applied daily to cultivate emotional resilience, foster understanding, and enhance our interactions with those we hold dear. Consider a common scenario: a misunderstanding with a loved one. The tension mounts, words are exchanged, and emotions flare. A Stoic would approach this from a place of calm, recognizing emotions as natural yet not letting them steer the conversation. Epictetus, a wise Stoic philosopher, advises us to be silent for the most part, or if you speak, say only what is necessary and in a few words. So instead of retaliating impulsively, a Stoic would pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully, thereby preserving harmony and fostering understanding. Or take the inevitable disappointments that love sometimes brings. A missed anniversary, a forgotten promise. It's easy to let these instances breed resentment. But Stoicism teaches us to control what we can and accept what we cannot. As Thomas Aquinas said, "Nothing except sin is contrary to an act of virtue." So instead of dwelling on the oversight, a Stoic would communicate their feelings openly, forgive generously, and focus on the shared love that transcends minor lapses. The benefits of practicing Stoicism in love are manifold. It fosters patience, understanding, and emotional resilience. It teaches us to appreciate the transient nature of emotions and to respond, not react. It helps us cultivate a love that is grounded, enduring, and imbued with wisdom. In essence, Stoicism in love is about mastering our thoughts and emotions, about choosing understanding over conflict, patience over impulsivity, and acceptance over resentment. It's about nurturing a love that is as wise as it is passionate, as understanding as it is intense, and as tranquil as it is thrilling. By applying Stoic principles, we can navigate love with wisdom and serenity. Epictetus reminds us, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. A mantra as relevant to the trials of love as it is to life's other challenges. Let's take a moment to reflect on the journey we've taken today, unraveling the intricate dance between Stoicism and love. We began at the intersection where these two seemingly contrasting entities meet. We discovered that, contrary to popular belief, Stoicism doesn't advocate for emotional indifference, but rather for a deep understanding and mastery over our emotional responses. This concept, when applied to love, allows us to approach it with a clear mind, free from the turbulence of unchecked emotions. We then delved into the Stoic approach to love. We learned that Stoics view love not as a wild, uncontrollable force, but as a harmonious union of two individuals, each with their own autonomy and dignity. This perspective encourages respect, understanding, and mutual growth within a relationship. Next, we ventured into the realm of love's challenges and how Stoicism offers insightful solutions. We learned from Marcus Aurelius that the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By adopting a Stoic mindset, we can navigate the tumultuous seas of love with grace and resilience, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth and understanding. Finally, we explored the practical applications of Stoicism in love. We discovered that by practicing Stoic principles such as acceptance, balance, and mindfulness, we can cultivate relationships that are not only passionate and fulfilling, but also grounded and enduring. In essence, the teachings of Stoicism offer a lens through which we can view love in a new light, free from the distortions of unchecked emotions and unrealistic expectations. It teaches us to cherish the present moment, to find joy in the journey, and to love with understanding and acceptance. As the wise Thomas Aquinas once said, "The things that we love tell us what we are." So let us strive to be individuals who love wisely, deeply, and stoically. In the journey of love, Stoicism is not a hindrance but a guiding light.